6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Caretaker Prime Minister says collective efforts of all stakeholders have successfully brought economy back on track. President says Pakistan has a comprehensive legislation in place to protect human rights of different segments of the societies, including minorities. Government will deport Afghans found involved in political activities even if their stay in the country is legal. Pakistan has hailed adoption of a bill by Danish Parliament prohibiting desecration of Holy Quran. Over 370 people have been martyred in airstrikes by Israeli forces in Gaza City during the last 24 hours. Pakistan beat Nepal by 7 wickets in Under-19 Asia Cup match in Dubai today.
आज़मीन हज मुतवज्जा हों। सरकारी हज स्कीम की दरख्वास्तें 12 दिसंबर तक मुल्क के 15 नामजद बैंकों में जमा कराई जा सकती हैं। समंदर पार पाकिस्तानी स्पॉन्सरशिप स्कीम के तहत खुद को और पाकिस्तान में मौजूद अपने प्यारों को स्पॉन्सर कर सकते हैं। स्पॉन्सरशिप स्कीम के तहत मौसूल होने वाली हज दरख्वास्तें पहले आइए पहले पाइए की बुनियाद पर वसूल की जाएंगी। मजीद मालूमात के लिए नामजद बैंक या वजारत की वेबसाइट www.hajinfo.org विजिट करें।
And now the news in detail. Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar has said that collective efforts of all stakeholders have successfully brought the economy back on track. He expressed these views while addressing a ceremony marking first auction of government Ijara Sukuk bond issued by Pakistan Stock Exchange today. The Prime Minister said the investors have regained confidence after successful signing of a standby agreement with the International Monetary Fund and improvement in fiscal and external accounts. He also lauded current performance of Pakistan Stock Exchange and said that it plays an important role in economy. The Prime Minister said the bullish trends in the stock exchange became possible due to participation of foreign investors, a high yield, and a stable exchange rate. Anwarul Haq Kakar also reiterated the government's commitment to steer the economy towards stability. He also called for making efforts to build a capital market that reflects economic strength. Addressing the ceremony, caretaker Finance Minister Shamshad Akhtar said that Ijara Sukuk is an innovative product being launched for the first time beyond the state bank, which has a total control over government securities. The Prime Minister also rang the gong of the stock exchange. Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar has said that the government is eager to take advantage of modern technologies for enhanced access to preventive and curative healthcare for the people. Addressing the Health Tech Summit held by Aga Khan University in Karachi, he said the government needs support from the experts and professionals using modern technologies in health sector, as the provision of universal health coverage is the constitutional responsibility of the government. The Prime Minister said digital technology and artificial intelligence are powerful tools for healthcare providers to ensure better diagnosis in less time. President Arif Alvi says Pakistan has comprehensive legislation in place to protect human rights of different segments of the societies, including minorities. Addressing an event in connection with the International Human Rights in Islamabad today, he said the whole state machinery comes to action whenever any incident happens against the minorities. The president also called for a world order with no room for wars. He voiced serious concern over the situation in Gaza, saying innocent people, including women and children, are being martyred. Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting Murtaza Solangi has expressed satisfaction over current trends of stability in the economy. Addressing a news conference along with Balochistan Information Minister Jan Achakzai in Quetta today, he said that Pakistan Stock Exchange crossed 66,000 points today during trading, while dollar has also depreciated. Quoting the report of Bloomberg, the minister said Pakistan is on the agenda of IMF board on the 11th of next month. The information minister said general elections will be held on 8th February and there should be no doubt about it. Caretaker Interior Minister Sarfaraz Bhakti has announced to report the Afghans living legally in Pakistan in case of their involvement in political activities. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said that the Afghans living legally in Pakistan or have the refugee status cannot participate in political activities. He said 10 such people found involved in political activities had been identified and they were being deported. The Interior Minister stressed it is only the prerogative of Pakistani citizen to take part in politics. Sarfaraz Bhakti said that the foolproof security would be ensured for the peaceful conduct of general elections. This is Radio Pakistan.
आज़मीन हज मुतवज्जा हों। सरकारी हज स्कीम की दरख्वास्तें 12 दिसंबर तक मुल्क के 15 नामजद बैंकों में जमा कराई जा सकती हैं। समंदर पार पाकिस्तानी स्पॉन्सरशिप स्कीम के तहत खुद को और पाकिस्तान में मौजूद अपने प्यारों को स्पॉन्सर कर सकते हैं। स्पॉन्सरशिप स्कीम के तहत मौसूल होने वाली हज दरख्वास्तें पहले आइए पहले पाइए की बुनियाद पर वसूल की जाएंगी। मजीद मालूमात के लिए नामजद बैंक या वजारत की वेबसाइट www.hajinfo.org विजिट करें।
The Narendra Modi-led Indian government continues to usurp the religious freedom in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, preventing the Muslims from performing their religious obligations. The Indian authorities locked the Jamia Masjid Srinagar today and prevented holding of Jummah prayers for the 9th consecutive week, fearing that the Jummah congregation could turn into an anti-India and anti-Israel demonstration. The authorities have denied the holding of Friday prayers at the Grand Mosque for the last 2 months. On the other hand, speakers of a seminar organized at the European Parliament in Brussels by the Kashmir Council Europe in connection with its ongoing annual Kashmir EU Week maintained that India will not succeed in suppressing the oppressed Kashmiris' voice for their right to self-determination for a long time. Caretaker Foreign Minister Jalil Abbas Chilani has hailed the adoption of a bill by Danish Parliament prohibiting desecration of Holy Quran. In his social media post, he termed it a prudent decision and expressed the hope that other European countries would follow the suit through similar legislation. Dozens of Palestinians have been martyred and injured in Israeli airstrikes targeting houses and the Palestinian Red Crescent's headquarters in Gaza's southern city of Khan Yunis. According to Al Jazeera, over 370 people have been martyred in airstrikes at eastern and southern sides of Gaza City during the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees said that the Israeli army has targeted a UN school-converted shelter in the Gaza Strip. Pakistan beat Nepal by 7 wickets in Under-19's Asia Cup match in Dubai today. Batting first, Nepal all out at 152 runs in 47.2 overs. In reply, Pakistan achieved the target in 26.2 overs for the loss of 3 wickets. The third and the last T20 cricket match of 3-match series between Pakistan women and New Zealand women will be played in Queenstown tomorrow. The match will start at 5 in the morning. Pakistan lead the series 2-0. Both the teams are also scheduled to play 3 one-day internationals from Tuesday. In Junior Hockey World Cup, Pakistan will play their final group match against Belgium in Malaysia tomorrow. And finally, the weather. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while partly cloudy in upper parts during the next 12 hours. However, light rain with snowfall over high mountain is likely in Gilgit-Baltistan, Chitral and surrounding areas. Smog and fog is likely to persist in Upper Sindh and plain areas of Punjab during the night. And now the headlines once again. Caretaker Prime Minister says collective efforts of all stakeholders have successfully brought economy back on track. President says Pakistan has comprehensive legislation in place to protect human rights of different segments of societies, including minorities. Government will deport Afghans found involved in political activities even if their stay in the country is legal. Pakistan has hailed adoption of a bill by Danish Parliament prohibiting desecration of Holy Quran. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.